Good morning, everybody. So it's a pleasant day, and I am amidst the future of India. You are all the future of India, and you should be reminded of it because your energies and your talents are in the process of coming out of you. So that is what is going to mold the country's future. I know many of you will be aiming to become doctors, engineers, lawyers, chartered accountants, whatnot. Every one of you hold a dream in your mind. So, your school, your school administration, I have been interacting with Zubeda madam, and one word she said about the school, she said, our children are very disciplined and very receptive to the teachers and to speakers like me. She said in one word, like, they're so disciplined. I was actually worried, so many children and how it is going to be. But looking at you people, I know the intensity in your eyes communicate everything. That's why I said, I'm happy to be amidst you and that you are the future of India. Fine. Having said that, I am also a sportsman, as they would have already told you. So, academics is one part, sports is the other part. These two joined together makes you a wonderful human being. You would have heard about sound mind and sound body. You've heard, no? So you should understand that when your body is sound, it makes a sound mind, which is like healthy. Here, the sound implies that it is healthy mind in a healthy body. So for healthy body, yes, you're all into some sport or the other every day. I mean, I just went around the school and I could see the facilities that your school has created. So to give you that physical fitness. So it is of utmost importance that we should have the higher the fitness in the body, the stronger your mind will be. So please focus on your increasing your fitness levels. And then coming to the sportsman, when you take up sports, it is not a casual attempt at being fit, but you are also trying to bring out your latent talent. Each one of you may like different sports. It's not necessary that only one sport gives you that. All sports, any sports, it's your choice. So when you choose a sport and you want to excel in that. When you want to excel, yes, you need to put in additional workouts. So it is in the form of physical fitness. We strengthen the body through which the mind gets strengthened. So please understand, the mind has to be very strong. Throughout my sports career, I have found out it is the physical fitness that makes your mind stronger. You may be already, a little, all of you, we are all, having certain levels of strong mind, but it grows stronger with the help of taking up sports seriously. It can be any sport, like I said. So, Swami Vivekananda said, extensively, he is so interested in the youth. So, a lot of quotations they talk about, what Swami Vivekananda said. He said, give me 100 energetic youth, enthusiastic youth, I'll make the nation change. It's not simply saying this. Such saints and monks, they have understood what is it that is required for nation building. For nation building, like your physical fitness levels need to be increased, and such strength of body will create strong minds. So, in our sports career, we see a lot of ups and downs, how to overcome the tough situations in the uh, at every stage. So, sports teach you that essentially how to take a defeat, and defeats do happen when you are making efforts. It's not that one can go on achieving everything that they want or win a match every time they play or overcome a situation just like that. It doesn't happen that way. But how one succeeds is it's based on your mental toughness. The way you develop the strength of mind, that helps you to take your defeats in your stride and work from different ways, like and an approach needs to be changed when you lose out or when what you expect doesn't happen. So the great sages, through so many quotations, they communicate. One of the quotations is that a person is a champion is not the one who wins every time. He is the champion who every time he fails gets up and keeps trying to achieve. So keep that in your mind. I can give you some small examples which are very powerful. Like um, all of us, we need inspiration. Yes, it's not just enough that okay, I have decided, I am determined, I would like to do that, I would like to do this. No, it simply won't happen just because you have just determined. With that, the other things follow. A strong determination, ambition, your dream. You have to dream about what you want to achieve. Those things are very important. Do you know what Abdul Kalam, former president, has said about dreams? Any one of you know? Huh? Okay. He has spoken about the dreams are not the kind of dreams that come to you in your sleep. It is those dreams which won't let you sleep. Such are the dreams which will lay your path to your success. The dream should chase you. You need not chase the dream. Your dream should be so strong, your desire should be so strong, that should chase you to achieve it. And please understand one more thing. Human brain is so powerful. It is a supercomputer created by the God in you. One must realize brain is so powerful. It's like your what to say, your cell phone. It is so powerful. You get all the information. You get so many good things, and you also get, if you misuse it, you may lose out on your potential. Yeah, misuse of screen time. Parents will keep on telling you, don't waste your time in front of TVs and don't waste your time in cell phones. So anything that is very powerful is a double-edged knife. You can get the benefit out of it. You can also spoil yourself with it. But here you have to have that kind of dreams which goad you into doing what you want to do. The strength of, like I said, when your mind is strong, when you use your brain power for achieving your goal, that helps you. Oh, now here I'll tell you something, like a success story which just last week I saw one movie. Okay, it's running in the theaters. It's not just a movie. It is a biopic of a great sportsman way back in 60s, 1960s. His name is Muralidhar Petkar. Have you heard? Heard or not? No. Okay, no problem. Unless you see that movie or you heard of that movie, you wouldn't know it. Even for me also, I came to know about it only last week. He had a dream, like, as a youngster, he was from Sangli, a small town in Maharashtra. So he happened to go along with his brother to see one reception of an Olympic medalist who's arriving in a car, train. So this boy just thought, okay, so many people, so much of adulation, so much of this thing. So instantaneously, he was telling his brother, I want to win. What? Olympics. He was just a small kid. That began as a dream for him. So ever after, he started talking about Olympics. And what do you do after going to Olympics? Some people will be, what to say, pulling his leg or something like that. But he used to tell in all seriousness, I want to win a medal. And everybody used to laugh at him. So in that movie, the movie's name is Chandu Champion. Have you heard? Okay, Chandu Champion means, I don't know, in Hindi it means a loser champion. So they used to tease him everywhere, wherever he went. People will be, pulling his leg and then, this fellow is an Olympian, something like that. But he used to fight with his co-students also. I will be the champion, why not? So it so happens then somebody takes him seriously. What? How do you want to become champion? You are in a small town. How? He said, I want to do it. Then that fellow says, there is a gym here, a wrestling in the Maharashtra side and Haryana side and all. It's wrestling is a very popular sport. So he goes to that master. You ask him, he will make you the champion. So he goes there. The story goes on like that. He just starts learning a little. But he is so enthusiastic. He learns so fast. Even master could not identify that this fellow is a dynamite in the making. So one championship, local championship, this boy is made to fight with the village panchayat president's son. He defeats him. So the village panchayat president is big man. This fellow is only an ordinary fellow. So they will send rowdies to, beat him up. So he will run away from that place, and then the story shows that he ran away from there and then landed up in Pune. On the way, he gets into a train compartment where the army people who are going for army recruitment are there in that, and then they will also laugh at him. But one fellow tells him, you join up in army, you can achieve. Army has got all facilities. Whatever you want to do, you can do that. Then he goes. That's how he joins. A boy scouts. He was about 16 years, 17 years. He joined army, and there also everybody will be laughing. What you are talking about Olympics? Like that. But he used to strongly believe that he will do it. How, he doesn't know. He will do it. Then again, one more person comes across to him. Then he says, no, it's not this sport. There is boxing. He will introduce him to a boxing coach. The boxing coach also won't take notice, but looking at this fellow's enthusiasm in his voice, the fire in his eyes, the desire in his heart. So he pays attention, then he will teach him boxing. So he learns boxing so fast. He goes to the international competition of boxing, inter-military cadres championship in abroad, world championship. And then he loses out in the finals. But it so happens that, he won't get selected for Olympics or whatever it is. Then he had to come back to his military regiment. And then at that time, he was posted in Kashmir. And there the world war, Pakistan-India war was going on, 1965. He got injured in the war. About 9 bullets have gone into his system, and 1 bullet lodged in his spine. He can't walk anymore. And it was a miracle to live. But again, this man has started pursuing, I want to become Olympic champion. Then how? Then, okay, it so happens somebody else sees, you can't walk, but you can swim. Why not swimming? He started with wrestling, went into boxing, then came to swimming. And he worked so hard with a bullet in his body still. It could not be removed by doctors. If it is removed, he will die. That's what the doctor said, yes. He, for 2 years, he worked on swimming to win an Olympic medal. Okay, it's a long story. You can all see the movie. He gets qualified for Olympics, and then in the Olympics, he the movie shows how even in the heats itself he was about to lose, but he qualifies. His determination is so much that when he's almost about to lose, as John, in athletics, what they say is heats. If you qualify, then you enter the finals. So in the heats, he was about to lose to some country fellow who's just neck to neck speed, and then he got qualified. Then the next day, Olympic finals, he wins the gold medal. That was a thriller, and it is real life. A man, he has achieved it even after getting injured, and no sport he can play. So it's in the Paralympics. In the Paralympics, he went and he won the gold medal, first gold medal for India in swimming. So now, why I have told you this story is just look at it. That boy, as a boy, he dreamt about winning a gold medal. He doesn't even have education. Like, okay, he joined army with whatever this thing, and then he just wanted to achieve it. Despite all odds, despite all, problems, he has won. And in 2018, at that time, his achievement has not gone to the right places or whatever it is. He was not given proper recognition at that time. But in 2018, he was awarded Padma Shri for his achievement. Later on, he went on to, work for his village people to develop their uh, situation. Like, in village facilities won't be there. So all those things, he has achieved it. Padma Shri Award. Just look at it. Like I said, APJ Abdul Kalam has said about the dream. He had a dream. This boy had a dream. And when you're working on your dreams with that kind of a zeal, enthusiasm, your latent energies, it will come out, and you will find people who will stand by you as a support. You may not know how you are going to become doctor. You may not know how you are going to become a lawyer. But when you are working hard, the help will come on the way. It will come. It will never fail. Just you have to do your bit of working with the the total dedication and commitment. So remember that. Okay, like this I can give you so many examples. But one more example I will give you. Girls will would have to know about it. Have you heard about Arunima Sinha? You would have not heard. No problem. You all have smartphones. Afterwards, you can see, or you can borrow your parents' phone and then you can see. These are all the kind of stories. It really, the human mind, how much of strength it has, and how it will express itself. Each of your mind, whatever inner energies are there, they will come out if you have the desire. This Arunima Sinha, she was a national level basketball player. No, for volleyball player. When she was traveling in a train, she was assaulted by some passengers who were, looking to steal or something like that, and she was thrown out of the train. From the moving train, she fell on the rails, middle of the night. Nobody knows that this girl was pushed out of the train. So the train went off. This female, she fell on the tracks and then became unconscious. Then the next train passed on her leg. Tack. Leg gone. One leg gone. And 6 trains have passed on her leg that night. She was totally unconscious. Next day morning, some people, passers-by, they looked at her and took her to hospital. And okay, they made so many surgeries, all operations, etc. And she could have died on the tracks itself. But when people were coming to sympathize with her, She is a sportsman. The strength of mind will be high for sportsmen. When you play sports, you will understand that. That girl did not want any sympathy from people. They keep coming and saying, "Oh, yo, how did this happen to you?" So she thought also, why am I alive? Why only my leg went underneath the trains? It could have been my body. And 6 trains have passed. Anything could have happened. Why didn't I die? God wanted me to have some purpose for my life. That's what she thought. And then she thought, I will do something that I want to achieve. She wanted to be a sportsman, but because the leg is gone, she decided she will climb Mount Everest. Just think about it. You can't even walk. There is a steel leg or steel rod in the leg. She can't walk properly. But she decided, I will climb Mount Everest and I will be the first woman climber of Mount Everest with amputee. Her leg was amputated. She determined. That's all. And then she went into training. And believe me, she was okay. That Bachendri Paul is another Mount Everest climber. She has trained this girl. They know what are the difficulties that are there in the Everest. And she became, she climbed the Mount Everest. This is all where that kind of a grit coming from human mind, from a mind like yours and mine. All it needs is working hard on that, right? I hope you understand that you are all youth with that kind of energies. You work on your energies, your inner talents will come out. You will become so strong, both bodily and physically and mentally. And that mental toughness, today's world, you need that mental toughness to whichever field you go. It's not necessary that, to win the sports only I need. No. In normal life, ask any of your parents. They will tell you how tough is the world out there with all its competition. People wanting to push you out of your, everybody would want promotions or everybody would want recognition. Everybody would want to earn more. So it's a dirty competition. They will try to, undermine your talents. They will brush you aside. Then what do? Will you sit and cry? No. You need to fight back. So that fighting back comes from the sports arena. Every day it is struggle for a player when he plays. We win some, we lose some. Every point you are taking decisions. Every point you are revising your plans. Every point you are coming out with new strategies. Every time you need to understand who's your opponent and how to change your tactics, how to change your strategies. There is so much in sports. All of them you will be using. So anyway, I hope the ladies won't mind me if I say this, there is a Mamiyar, Marmaga, this thing. The Marmaga will be doing the same thing. Today, how to tackle my Mamiyar. Only thing, it's been continuing with a different types of, struggles. The struggles are there in the family. The struggles are there in your place of work. The struggles are there everywhere. Luckily, you are into studies where you are not exposed to all that, but you are just, you will be entering that adult world very quickly, where you need to learn the life skills. Those life skills will come from the sports. You don't need to be a champion. Like I said, every time you fail, try to get better. Try to be better than the next fellow with whom you have lost. That's all. That process is, it is not the end result. You may not become a champion. The process that you go through, that requires, whatever physical fitness that is required. Keep doing it. Whatever skills that you need to develop, keep working at it. Then over a period, what happens is, there will be a transformation of yourself. You become stronger with every match or every attempt you make at learning new way of handling that situation. That gives you the kind of strength of mind. You will not be cowed down by people criticizing you. People will say, what you can, no, no, you can't do it. There will be many people who will be, if you are wanting to become a doctor, no, 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 you can't. Why don't you take BCom? BCom is good. It's not, I'm not saying BCom is not good. Your dream is what is important for you. Work on those dreams with your total attention and sincerity, dedication, tenacity. These are all principles that are required for any field, but you essentially learn from sports field. The tenacious way of not giving up. Many successful people, they were good for nothing or they were brushed aside by the competition, but they never gave up. They keep coming back. They keep fighting it out. I don't know. I should tell one more thing before I conclude. In Bombay, there was an auto driver. Okay, this happens about 20 years back. Okay, that auto driver, he wanted his children to study well and then achieve something. The auto driver has got one boy and one girl. Girl is the eldest one. The eldest girl, she decided she will become a chartered accountant. You see, chartered accountancy, that it's very tough exams. And from a very ordinary, they used to live in the, they call it Charles, like, one room, everything in that only. You sleep there, you eat there, everything, that kind of a. From there, she dreamed. She wanted to become a chartered accountant. And okay, parents also support. They with the little income, whatever that could. And that girl went on to become not only chartered accountant, gold medalist. And she helped her brother to become chartered accountant. Of course, that boy could not become gold medalist. She earned gold medal. And from pittance of livelihood, few hundred his father used to. She was appointed in per annum 1 crore. Yeah, I could see this girl. That is the power of dreams. Please, you can mold your life into the way you want. You will get supporters on your way. When you are striving to do what you want to achieve, system will come behind you. Right now, your school, they will come behind you. They will help. Your school administration will help. Your, Madam Zubeda Madam with all her team of masters who are there, they will all discuss how we can bring up this girl, how we can help this girl, how we can teach her better, or how we can support in their sports. Things will happen. Magically, it will happen. Just believe in that. Okay? So, if you want to ask any questions, you can ask. But otherwise, there are so many, all this kind of examples I can go on giving. One of which is, okay, my own story. I was an ordinary student from a small place called Rajahmundry. Incidentally, your principal comes from that place. We connected. Oh, sir, you are from Rajahmundry. I said, I am from Rajahmundry. And I was also very happy. Instantaneously, I could relax myself. Otherwise, I was thinking, how the children will be there in the school, or what will they do noise? No, don't let me speak. Something like that. Anything is possible with the students. But you are most wonderful crowd. I could see everybody. I'm looking at all of your eyes. All of you are intently listening. That is very important. Even every day I go teach my, small table and small children, Lilliputs, even 4 years old, 5 years old, they will be there. But I know by looking at their eyes, we will know whether somebody will make a champion or somebody will become a big player. I've been there in that field for 40 years, looking at, the very look that a person looks into your eyes will communicate a lot. We become experts in body language from the way they are sitting, from the way they are holding themselves. We understand many things. Sports will teach you that. Please, I'm encouraging you to take up some sport. You need not be champion. I told you also already. But trying is your trials are your responsibility. Try sincerely. Of course, you need to do your studies. Separate some time for the sports, but take that as an intense with the intensity that it requires. So, We have also come from a small place where, like I said, sound mind in sound body. I couldn't even understand that. How will sound come in mind? I was thinking like that. We were, okay, I studied in a Telugu medium, so I couldn't understand English, but we have to write an essay on that. Just look at it, how. But from there, where have I come to? It's a huge journey, but it's all because of thanks to my sport, where I have taken it up so seriously, and very within 10 years, very quickly, I understood that my interest is more in making others, like, teaching. It's a sports teacher. It lied there. So very quickly we retired from there, started working in coaching field. In coaching field, very quickly, within 2-3 years of coaching, we have produced 28 state rank players from Santom School. We were doing coaching there at that time, 28 out of possible 48. So only 20, we did not even participate in men level because we didn't have, so 16 ranks are out. So rest of the 32, out of 32 rank possible ranks, 28 ranks within 4 years, 84 to 88. And many of them, they turned out to be internationals. And 3 Arjuna awardees, 3 Olympians. The story is too long. So many international players we have made. And I became a national coach. 2010 to, 2000, to till now, I have been India national coach. And we have produced India's most outstanding table tennis player. All the others I have mentioned are small luminaries. They are international. They are Arjuna awardees. With that, it is over. The stalwart of table tennis is my brother's son. So he is more close to I am his uncle. So the receptivity from this boy is much higher. So his journey began in 2000. Of course, he was playing from 1988 itself when he was a small toddler, 4 years old. But his serious training started in 2000 into senior categories. And we worked so hard. Morning 4 hours, evening 5 hours. We wake up at 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, hard work. You have to do hard work. Anything that you want to achieve. You want to become an IAS officer? You want to become an IPS officer? You want to become a doctor? You want to become a... Whatever it is, it takes so much time. You need to spend that kind of a time on... That's working hard. No pains, no gains. You can't simply enjoy life, and then when studying becomes enjoyment, you are the most fulfilled student. So this boy, he went on to winning national championship in 2003, 2004 Commonwealth, first Indian to win Commonwealth championship, 2006 Commonwealth Games champion, 2008 3 medals in Commonwealth championship. He has won about 10 Commonwealth medals in the last so many years. 2018 Asia, first time India entered Asian Championship semi-finals, bronze medal. He is the captain, and he won. And he got Arjuna Award, he got Padma Shri, he got Khel Ratna, one after the other. Okay. Now he is playing his 5th Olympics. He is going to go to Paris now, next week. Okay, next week is for training. Matches in July last week. His name is Sharat Kamal. You put it in Wikipedia, Sharat Kamal, you get all this. So now do you understand? I am speaking from the position of responsibility. Having worked with that kind of people, the same way I was mentoring them, inspiring them, showing them the path, what gives result, good result, what gives bad result. I never permitted him to have a cell phone until he achieved that initial stage. 2005 afterwards, I permitted him to use a cell phone with instructions that the cell phone is for your use, not for others to disturb you. Don't take calls just like that, because it will occupy the mind's energy. Okay. So I wish all of you the best, because the future of this nation is on the shoulders of students like you. So do that. You need to bring, there is a dream for country also, no? Like individuals, you have dreams, but the country also has a dream. All of us, wouldn't we want our Indian national flag to fly high, whether it is in sports or academics or economics or wherever, science, and we are progressing so much in the recent times. What with sending, lunar this thing, and we are going to even build space stations. So much is there in future. It's all for you. You become an aeronautical engineer, you will be flying aircrafts, you become a, so many. My friend was asking me, what is, I mean, he is telling about his son. He said, my son is a sound engineer. Oh, sound engineer. We used to, kindle people. If they are deaf, we just refer to them, sound engineer is coming. So, but it's like that. When we were studying, there was no course like sound engineer or whatever it is. Now the advancement of academics is so much, varied fields. The specialists are required for so many fields. So, be ready for all that. To hope, I mean, shoulder the responsibility. All the very best. I thank your school administration for, nurturing such wonderful children, the kind of discipline and, the way they are holding themselves. I'm sure your dreams, our dreams, all of that will be fulfilled by these children. Thank you very much. I thank our KSCS Trust, Mr. Rao Hans, Mr. Rao here on behalf of, KSCA, please accept my humble, thanks. Because see, for us also, this is an opportunity to interact with people like you, and then I can feel I have inspired. I've done that in that school. These memories will come when you become, big in society. You will all become big in different fields in society. At that time, we will be sharing that pride. Even I have also done that. Your Jubeda madam will understand if I say it in Telugu. There is a famous this thing quote, Nenu kuda prapanchaniki samidanokkati ahuticha, which means even I have contributed this thing, light. When we go to temple, we'll switch, fire a small this thing, no wick. So like that, even I have contributed to the world with a small light. So I'm sure the fire in your minds is ignited by that light today, I hope. Thank you very much. Good day.